got him. Oh my gosh, I got him. Oh my gosh, I got him. Oh.
Good morning, folks, and happy Saturday. After just a few short hours, we are back up. You know, I'm still a little disappointed about last night's decision. I just wanted to play a smart game, get back into the win column. But I guess that's what we get for playing smart, being decisive, not being overzealous, not getting excited. It is what it is. I still feel like in my heart that I won that fight, but the judges called it differently. It is what it is. If it were the UFC, those judges would be fired immediately. But it's not. So it doesn't really freaking matter at the end of the day. Again, like I said yesterday, whether you win or you lose, it's how you hold yourself throughout that win and throughout that loss. And that's all we can really do. Control what we can control. Control ourselves. Can't control what the judges think, but you can control if you run up to the judge and cuss him out. You know? So, yeah, folks, still a little disappointed, but it is what it is. We played our game, and we went out unscathed. So, I'd say that's a win for me. Let's get out of this hotel. Let's head downstairs, check out, and go get some breakfast so that we can watch one of our clients get ordained. And we are out of there, folks. Let's grab some breakfast and then head across the state of Georgia to go celebrate with our client. Breakfast was amazing, folks, but we are running behind, like really behind. We were supposed to be there at 10. It's gonna be 10:30 when we pull in. We did our best to try to make it on time, like our dead level best. But our aunt and our cousin came to watch us fight last night, and we went and got breakfast with them. And they live hours and hours and hours away. We don't see them very often, so I wanted to make sure we sucked up a little bit of that time, be able to spend time with them. You know what I mean? Cherish the moments. So now we are hauling butt across the state of Georgia in hopes that we can at least make it in time for her to be ordained. So, I guess let's book you across the state, folks. Wish us freaking luck. Well, thank you, Atlanta traffic. We were only supposed to be 10 minutes late, and we ended up being flipping 30 minutes late, 45 minutes late. Goodness gracious, I am ticked, but it is what it is. We did make it here before they let out, so let's see if we can find a parking spot, because this place is packed out. I guess everyone came to come celebrate my client. I'm so proud of her. So let's get in here and celebrate with her, doing God's work. Well, even though we showed up late, we did not miss the important part, the ceremony. And when we were walking in, the preacher was still speaking, and he had an amazing message. A really, really, really great message. You know, folks, sometimes you try to leave a everlasting impact on, or a legacy. Let's use legacy. You try to leave a legacy on so many people. Why not try to touch so many people? Why not try to touch just one person? Because you don't know, that one person's gonna go touch another person, and then another person, and then another person, and then that legacy carries on for centuries. If you try to touch everyone, then you'll end up touching no one. Does that make sense, folks? Like, lineages start from one person who was inspired by another person, who was inspired by another person, who was inspired by another. So, it's always a beautiful thing when you see people who this client, they work hard for the church. They put every living free minute they have into their church. So to be able to see them get recognized it's a beautiful thing. A really beautiful thing. But we gotta get our butts home. Go unload the car. Go grab us some lunch. Go get to the dogs. Then get back home. Try to rest up a little bit before we go get these bars. Or I guess it's a club tonight. Go get the club safer tonight than it was last night, folks. So, let's get our butts home. While we're riding home, JB and I are just sitting here talking, right? And we're just saying how God works in such mysterious ways. Because as we were walking in, literally as we were walking in, we walked in at the most perfect moment in the service. I go and I sit down. As soon as our butts hit the seat, the preacher goes, you know, y'all gotta remember, folks, you're not defined by your failures. What did I say yesterday? What did I say this morning? You're not defined by your wins and your losses. You're defined by the legacy and the people that you touch throughout the process. Does that make sense? He had no idea that I stepped into the cage yesterday and I took an L. An L. I'm still getting messages today that I didn't lose that fight. The whole entire Georgia fight community is up in arms about it. But that is neither here nor there. Like I said, it's how you hold yourself. They were speaking of legacy. You won't leave a good legacy if you're a butt. You know what I mean? But if you hold yourself the way Christ would hold himself, head held high, you'll leave a great legacy. You know what I mean, folks? You're really not defined by your failures. And we were just reminded that yet again as we were sitting down in the seat. It was almost like God was speaking to him, like literally speaking to him. It was an amazing moment, an awesome moment. A moment that I'll forever remember, because that was powerful, very powerful. The moment we sit down, the thing that we have been speaking about for the past 2 days. And those are the words that he says. You're not defined by your failures. You're defined by the legacy that you leave behind. Wow. That's powerful. But let's get home so that we can unload this car. Oh, folks, we have finally made it home. Let's run these bags inside and then go grab some glizzies, because it is glizzy time. We leave for 2 days and these kittens are up and freaking running around and they're so cute with the prettiest blue eyes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of them. We're going to end up having so many kittens. I'm going to be a cat person. I'm going to be a crazy cat person. This thing's so cute. You're so cute. You are cute. You know that? You're cute. We're in a staring contest right now. I guess let me put you back down here, because your mom was like, what the hell are you doing with me? They're so cute. Look at these things. Mama being mama, and they're all running. They're all so cute. Look, they're moving so quick now. They're moving like cats. You get it? Because they're cats. Oh, look at those two playing. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, this is so cute. The cutest thing in the world. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hey, don't bite your mama. Don't bite your mama. Goodness. This is so cute. It's just so cute. Oh my gosh. Too much cuteness in one video. The phone can't handle it. Alrighty, now that I've let out my sensitive side, let's go get some grub. Alrighty, folks, we have made it to the hot dog shop. Let's get in here and get our victory glizzy. So bad for you, but tastes so good. Alright, those hot dogs are as fire as always. Let's go get the pups. Okay, we have gotten our little spaz back. Let's get our butts home so that we can maybe take a little nap before we gotta go keep the club safer tonight than they were last night, folks. And we are finally home, folks. I guess let's take our butts inside and take us a little nap before we gotta get back up and go keep the club safer tonight than it was last night. Even though we really want to go inside and play some freaking games, we definitely should go take us a little nap. I think we should take us a little nap. We're definitely going to go take a little nap. Let's go take a little nap. I'll catch y'all when I wake up, folks. Goodness gracious, folks. That was one of the best naps of my freaking life. I could have slept until tomorrow. But we got to go get this club safer tonight than it was last night. So let's go get to work. Alrighty, folks. We have made it to the club to keep this place safer today than it was yesterday. Let's get on in here and do just that and see if we leave with some interesting stories like we always do. And we have made it home, folks, and another interesting night in the books. Let me just tell you, folks, goodness gracious. And it all started off a nice slow night until we said the treacherous words, "It's a slow night." And then after that, it was no longer a slow night. But we were great de-escalators. There was no physical altercations. It was just people just wanted to freaking yap tonight. But right before we said, right after we had said it's a slow night, and we were trying to find some entertainment, there's these people who come in and sell food, right? And one of the people came in and put their food in the other person's spot who sells the food traditionally right there. Like, that's usually her spot. She usually takes that table right there, right? And my partner, she was screaming and yelling, hooting and hollering about how, who put their food where I put my food? Who did this? Who put their food where I put my food? Blah, 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 this and that, right? And my partner goes, "Watch this, watch." And walks over and points out the guy. And for 3 hours, 4 hours, the rest of the night, really, we had to hear her complain about, why did he put his food where I put my food? Doesn't he know I put my food there? Why didn't y'all tell him to move? Blah, blah. And it went on for hours. It went on for hours. The whole time. Goodness. And then there was just another argument after another argument after another argument. And then you give someone a little leadway because they're a regular. And then they freaking take it for granted. You know what I mean? You can't give no one leadway. You can't do that. I was like, hey, bro, let's calm down a little. And then I went and spoke to the manager. I was like, hey, do you want me to remove him? Because I can remove him if you want me to. He's like, well, let me go talk to him first. So he went and talked to him. And because I had already talked to him, I was like, hey, bro, let's calm down. I calmed him down once. Then the manager went to go calm him down. And then the third time, we went to go calm him down. He was now about to get into a fight. And we talked it down. No punches were thrown. And we got him out of there. But goodness gracious, that one stood out. Let's put it that way. There was one argument after another argument after another argument. But one of them we kind of started. That was quite funny. we knew them two wouldn't actually fight. We knew nothing bad would happen there. But yeah, folks, a whole lot of babysitting tonight. I mean, I guess that's every night. It's drunk people interacting with other drunk people. Of course, there's going to be arguments. But we did a good job of de-escalating tonight. A really good job. I'm proud of us. We were on top of it. We were on freaking top of it. But folks, we didn't get much sleep last night. So we're going to take our butts inside so that we can get a little bit of rest. An interesting day it was. Good night, folks. And Billy Goat loves you.